Okay, so start dancing now. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, EvanWasHere Photography. Just a quick note before we begin. All the gear I'm using today was purchased by me, with the only exception being the tether tool stuff, which I'll explain in a minute. The location is my photo studio located in Midtown Manhattan. As always, I will link all the gear in the description of this video, as well as the model and makeup artist's Instagram. I am using the new Sony a7R III, released only a few days ago. There's already a lot of info about this camera out there, so be sure to watch other full rundown videos. In this video though, I'll be showing single shot speed and burst shot speed of this camera tethered to USB-C and USB 3, as well as showing a comparison to the a7R II speed, which uses USB 2.0. My lens is a Sony 90mm macro lens, which is also my go-to portrait lens. In the shoe of the camera, you will see the Profoto Air remote for Sony that controls my lights. I am using one Profoto B1 with a beauty dish for the main light. It is snowing outside here today, so the studio is very dimly lit. I am using a second Profoto B1 light with a grid and a snoot acting as a hair light. I am also using the Westcott eye lighter below the model for a beautiful bounce, as well as gorgeous catch light in her eyes. This is the Tether Tools Aero table to hold my laptop. It offers the convenience of keeping everything close to my tripod as I shoot. I am also using the Tether Tools USB-C cable, which is not out yet, but was provided to me early for the making of this video. It should be available by the end of this month. I am tethering to the brand new Microsoft Surface Book 2. This is a 15-inch i7 model with 16GB of memory. It also features the NVIDIA 1060 video card to help with rendering images and video. It also features both USB-C and USB 3 ports. For this video, we will be using Capture One 11 to show tethering speed. Finally, I am using a 4K 31-inch monitor that is attached to a cart with a UPS that I wheel around the studio. This is a test of the a7R III in single shot mode connected via USB-C. And this is the test of the a7R III in single shot mode connected via USB-C to USB 3. Finally, this is the test of the a7R II in single shot mode connected to USB 2.0. Please note, the numbers I show in this video are not lab tested, but more for showing what I am getting in my own studio. A faster computer, shooting in JPEG mode, faster shutter speed, or other variables may give you faster results. I am also only counting the time till the thumbnail shows, as that is when the picture is downloaded. The applying of my settings to the picture takes an extra 1 to 2 seconds, which I am not including. For this entire shoot, I am shooting at 1/60th of a second, 2.8 aperture, and ISO 200. My Profoto is also low set to only 2 for faster cycle times. It is important that you know that the a7R III shoots 42 megapixel raw photos at 10 frames per second. This is much faster than the a7R II, which this is replacing. It also has a larger buffer, which really helps manage this huge increase in the amount of shots you can take. The reason I made this video is to show off the tethering capabilities of this new camera over the previous model. I shoot 90% tethered, as you can see from most of my videos, so a faster tethering speed was very important to me. I switched to the A7R2 from Nikon about 2 years ago. The A7R2 is an amazing model and ticked all my checkboxes for things I wanted. But there were a few things that were missing. I think of it like a new car. I had the amazing 2015 model, which was like a Ferrari. But now the new 2017 model has even more bells and whistles. I can still drive the 2015 model with no issues, but these bells and whistles will make my driving experience even better. Testing the A7R3 burst rate over USB-C. Testing the A7R3 burst rate over USB-C to USB 3. What's great is we have this line right over here, and that shows the buffer. So if I start shooting, you'll see the buffer starts moving down. And then when I let go, the buffer goes back. And so then we can continue shooting with no issues. Testing the A7R2 burst rate over USB 2. Now you may be thinking to yourself, who wants to shoot this many shots this quickly? You will never exceed the buffer, you say. Well, I used to say the same thing. When I'm shooting action shots in a studio or with a group of models, I needed to shoot as quickly as possible. With the A7R2, my crew got used to me yelling "buffered" when I couldn't trigger any more shots as the buffer got full. I would then have to wait a few seconds before I could shoot one more shot, and then a few seconds more for the next shot, following that. I was once shooting Barbara Corcoran of Shark Tank, while she was throwing money in the air. I had to ask her to wait a minute after I had finished my 22 shots because of the buffer. I don't think anyone has ever asked that woman to wait in her life from the look she gave me. But this was a huge issue I had with the A7R2, which otherwise was an amazing camera. With the A7R3, even after I had shot the 84 shots till it hit the buffer, I was still able to shoot another 1-2 shots every second. Honestly, this is groundbreaking for studio shooters who want to be tethered. I have never seen anyone get this kind of speed out of another camera at 42 megapixels a shot. Anyways, this kind of sums up the video. If you like this video, please let me know, and if you want to see more of my photography, check out my Instagram under EvanWasHere.